Hello grade 9 students, today we will be discussing about the introduction to quadrilaterals or the properties of quadrilaterals. And then in this topic, we will understand the shapes in different categories, rhomboses, rectangles, and others, measure attributes. Example, having four sides and that the shared attributes will define a larger category. Recognize rhombuses, rectangles, and squares as examples of quadrilaterals. And draw examples of quadrilaterals that do not belong to any of these subcategories. Also, we'll learn how to classify two-dimensional features based on the presence, absence of parallel or perpendicular lines, or the presence or absence of angles of specified size. Classify two-dimensional features in a hierarchy based on properties. So these are the different types of quadrilaterals. We have parallelogram, rectangle, trapezoid, square, rhombus. The most popular quadrilaterals. Now, what is a quadrilateral? It is a two-dimensional figure with four sides and four angles. The word part quad means four, and lateral means sides. Okay. What is a quadrilateral? Look around you. Do you see shapes in this room that could be quadrilaterals? Of course, marami dyan. Diba, the shape of your paper, the shape of your window, the door, the blackboard, shape of the table, etc. Quadrilaterals in the real world. So we have here sa floor tiles, square tiles yan. Sa houses, kita mo ang quadrilateral. Sa wall niya, sa windows. And also the oven toaster and the shape of the quadrilateral. Ayan, meron din nga sa mga kita sa mga biscuit. Sa table, shape of the trapezoid. Ayan, you can see this in the street, in the roads. And you can also see this in the as a traffic sign in the street. So what are the different types of quadrilaterals? Square, rectangle, trapezoid, rhombus, parallelogram. Let's start with the square. What is a square? Ayan, ganyan ang shape niya. Both sides are equal. Square is quadrilateral with four equal sides and four right angles. How about the rectangle? It is a quadrilateral with four right angles. Its opposite sides are equal and so lahat ng angles daw niya dyan. And then opposite sides are this is square rectangle. Okay, remember, rectangle is a quadrilateral with four right angles. Its opposite sides are equal and parallel. A square is quadrilateral with four equal sides and four right angles. So, what do you think? Is a square, rectangle? Okay, you can share your answer. You can send your answer to the messenger. Is a rectangle or square? Ito naman. Remember, rectangle is a quadrilateral with four right angles. Its opposite sides are equal and parallel. Square is a quadrilateral with four equal sides and four right angles. So, which is which? Is square rectangle or is a rectangle is a square? So, explain your thinking. You can send your answers in the messenger. The square can also be called a rectangle because it has four right angles and its opposite sides are equal and parallel. A rectangle is just not a square because it does not have equal sides. Ito na pala yung answer. So yung square pwede maging rectangle, pero yung rectangle cannot be a square because a rectangle cannot have four equal sides. Ang dalawang pairs of opposite sides lang ang equal. Now let's proceed to trapezoid. What is a trapezoid? It's also a quadrilateral that has exactly one pair of parallel sides. Okay, ito yung one pair parallel sides niya, yung upper base and the lower base. Yung non-parallel sides niya are what we call the legs. So remember, parallel lines are lines that will never touch. They are equal distance apart at all points. Ayan. Linya ng pink at yung upper base and lower base are parallel. There's only one pair of parallel sides. Is this a trapezoid? What do you think? Yes, it has one set of parallel sides. Upper base and the lower base. Yeah, parallel yan. Let's proceed now to the rhombus. What is a rhombus? A rhombus is a quadrilateral that has 4 equal sides. Its opposite sides are parallel. Pero hindi sinabing equal ang angles. Gaya ng dun sa square. The square, all sides are equal, all angles are also equal. Sa rhombus, all sides are equal na. Also, the opposite sides are parallel. There we go. Now let's proceed to parallelogram. What is a parallelogram? It's a quadrilateral that has opposite sides that are equal and parallel. So, kumbaga sa trapezoid, there's only one pair of parallel sides. This is a parallelogram. There are 2 pairs of parallel sides. Aside from parallel sides, they are also congruent with opposite sides. Which of the quadrilaterals we have seen are parallelograms? Okay, ano tingin nyo? Okay, is it a parallelogram? Remember, a parallelogram is a quadrilateral that has opposite sides that are equal and parallel. Ito, square. Is square a parallelogram? What do you think? A square is... Okay, before you click on your answer, explain your thinking. Okay, what do you think? Is a square parallelogram or not? The correct answer is, let's try this. Yes, it is a parallelogram. Tama. Kasi square is a parallelogram because it has opposite sides equal and parallel. Opposite side equal na parallel pa. Okay, it's not a parallelogram, mali. It should be a parallelogram. How about this? Rectangle. Is rectangle a parallelogram? Yes or no? What do you think? Before you click on the answer, explain your thinking. It's quadrilateral that has opposite sides that are equal and parallel. Let's try this. It's not a parallelogram. Mali. It should be a parallelogram because a rectangle consists of opposite sides parallel and equal. Yan, equal yung opposite sides niya, parallel pa. About a trapezoid. Is trapezoid a parallelogram? Remember, a parallelogram is quadrilateral that has opposite sides equal and parallel. Kasi sa trapezoid, isang pair lang. Yung legs niya, hindi naman parallel. So, it's not a... Trapezoid is not a parallelogram. How about the rhombus? Is it a parallelogram? Opposite sides are parallel, equal, tama. It is a parallelogram. So, ito na yung family of quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals have 4 sides and 4 angles. Parallelogram has opposite sides that are equal and parallel, has 1 pair of parallel sides. These are now the anti-parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus, and square. Rectangle has 4 right angles, opposite sides are equal and parallel. Rhombus has 4 equal sides, opposite sides are parallel. So square naman has 4 equal sides and 4 right angles. What conclusions can we draw from the graphic? A square can also be called a rhombus, a rectangle, a parallelogram, and a quadrilateral. A rectangle can also be called a parallelogram and a quadrilateral. A rhombus can also be called a parallelogram and quadrilateral. A parallelogram can also be called a quadrilateral. Trapezoid is a quadrilateral. May mga conclusions. What can we draw? What we can draw from the graphic. Name that quadrilateral. What is the best thing for it? Answer. Opposite sides are equal in length. Opposite sides are parallel. It is a parallelogram. Next, about this, what do you call? What are the properties? When opposite sides are parallel, it is a trapezoid. How about this? What are the properties? For equal sides, for right angles, it is a square. How about this? What are the properties? For right angles, opposite sides are equal, opposite sides are parallel, it is a rectangle. How about this? What are the properties? For equal sides, opposite sides are parallel, it is a rhombus. Ayan. So, how about this? Click here to play a quadrilateral game. Parang hindi ko nagana. So that ends our discussion on the different on the introduction to parallelograms. So dito na yung games. So kailangan lang about Adobe Flash Player, so it's not supported. So maybe we can be able to deal with it next time, right? So end of the slideshow. Thank you very much for listening. I'm teacher in mathematics, Ken Palakpak.